China is the second largest market for civil aircraft in the world. But for Airbus, China is indeed a strategic partner. With the final assembly line here in Tianjin, we deepen and we expand our industrial relationship, which is simultaneously, I should say, a key pillar of the industrialization and internationalization strategy of Airbus.
With the rapid development of its economy over the last 10 years, China has become one of the aviation industry's main markets. There are over 100 cities with populations of more than 1 million, where nearly half of the 1.3 billion Chinese live. In China, the growth in air transport over the next 20 years will overtake world growth by 50%. Airbus opened its Beijing office back in the 1990s. Since then, its presence in China has been growing steadily.
We have a very varied activity now in China. On this site here in Beijing, of course, we have our Airbus China offices where we have our commercial team, our government affairs team, and so on. But behind me you can see the training center, and behind that is the support center, so we have a very significant customer services presence here.
The Airbus Beijing Training Center is the most modern such facility in the country, with 3 full simulators, 2 for the A320 family and 1 for the A330, A340 family. The center has trained about 20,000 maintenance engineers, cabin crew and pilots. Nearby is the Airbus Customer Support Center, which stocks approximately 35,000 spare parts, available for dispatch to airlines in the Asia-Pacific region.
Our in-country presence, for me, is absolutely essential to the success we've had in recent years. When we opened the representative office in 1994, there was an immediate increase in our commercial success. And in recent years, with our increasing industrial footprint here in China, again, a very significant increase in our commercial success. So being on shore has been absolutely essential to our success here, and we see China now not just as a market, but as a place for industrial partnership.
A key element of this industrial partnership is the final assembly line at Tianjin. Officially opened on the 28th of September 2008, this is the first Airbus final assembly line to operate outside of Europe. This production site for A320 family aircraft is a joint venture between Airbus and a Chinese consortium of Tianjin Free Trade Zone and China Aviation Industry Corporation. On the 18th of May 2009, the facility marked a milestone when the Chinese final assembly line's first jetliner, an A320, completed its maiden flight.
This is the spirit of the people, and it's a real teamwork. Everybody is bringing the best he can bring to the project, and it has been the spirit since day one.
The Airbus Beijing Engineering Center, ABEC, which first opened in early 2006, is a joint venture between Airbus and China's 2 largest aviation companies, AVIC-1 and AVIC-2. ABEC's engineers work on specific design packages for new programs, including the design and development of the A350 XWB. The next major undertaking will be the opening of a manufacturing center for composite parts in Harbin. The manufacturing center will produce major components for the A350 XWB program, as part of Airbus's target of manufacturing 5% of the A350 XWB airframe in China. Airbus China Limited and its subsidiaries have been awarded ISO 14001 certification status. This certification highlights achievements in minimizing the effect their operations have on the environment. Airbus also promotes sustainable economic and social prosperity, for example through its support of relief and rebuilding efforts after the 2008 earthquake.
we believe that creating a true Chinese company here in China is exactly the right answer also to follow future evolutions. And this is actually what we are doing currently. And on top of it, we have created the Air Business Academy of China here on the campus. And altogether, that gives us the basis and the foundation for further strong growth. Partnerships with Chinese industry and with the Chinese administration are fundamental to the success of Airbus in China.
Other cooperation efforts have made China an integrated part of the Airbus procurement system. Parts are produced by Chinese companies all over China. Based on the current cooperation and projects, and fully confident in the future economic growth of the country, Airbus is committed to forging a long-term strategic partnership with China.